Hi there, this video is about how to show you a demonstration of the Maralytics platform comparing to the traditional way of using an Excel spreadsheet. So currently, the only way to report on any marketing activities is to collect all the data manually and put it into a spreadsheet like I have here. You can see I've got multiple campaigns, so I've got the month, these are monthly campaigns, the type, the amount of customers that were collected over that month, the amount of money they spent, so the sales, the average spend per customer, the cost of the promotion, the average cost per customer, the average profit per customer, and the profit per campaign. So this is traditionally the way we've done our reporting on our marketing activities or our sales. And then if you want to have a look at a total period, you would need to do some formulas to do the whole amount. So with Maralytics, all these campaigns have been, I've got them separated as well, and then got them as monthly. So all these campaigns have been put into the platform. So if we look at, here is every single campaign for the 6 months total. So back on this screen, we can see that here is our figures. So if we look at compared to the combined, we've got exactly the same figures here. Just going to bring this up a little bit more. So we've got our customer total sales being the same amount, the total customers, and the total profit. However, you need to muck around a lot with formulas and make sure every figure is correct. Whereas in the platform Maralytics, you can see how it looks like as our top campaign performers. We can see the sales trends, and we can have a look at the campaign summaries. We can also have a look at the sales. Again, change it to this year. We will give an overview of the sales for this year, your summary, how it looks like in a pie graph, how it looks like in a column chart, and then we have our bar charts, which are top campaigns by sales and top campaigns by profit. These do sometimes differ. So if we look at by sales, Uber Eats is 26,720.91 thousand, whereas the profit is 22. So these may change depending on what is a more profitable campaign. We can also look at the campaign page. Again, I'm tracing it to this, and it will give us some more detail. We've got 13 campaigns there, but 12 active. One is not active. Our total costs, our total sales, and our total profits, and our average costs as well. And we can have a look at our top performers, and again, the details. Can also go to the campaigns and have a look at them individually. So this is where there was one inactive. So 13 campaigns in total, but 12 active. If we have a look, we can view our campaigns here. We can edit them. We can look at the costs, or we can delete the campaign from here. In the view campaign, this will give us all the information for the campaign, the name, type, dates, duration, our ID reference code, including QR and barcodes, as well as the types of costs. So we can have a look at the details of the costs, the value. So this is a monthly value and a total value. Can also go and have a look at the individual results for our sales, our profit, our ROI percentage, and a breakdown every month as well of these sales or every transaction that's been added in. If it was a weekly, these would be put in as weekly. If it was a daily, they would be listed as daily. So back to the campaign management page, you can also export all this data as a PDF or as a CSV file. When you do a CSV file, you can change them around and manipulate the reports like we do have a CSV file here, that you may want to only have a certain amount of information. It does not show up exactly like this, but this is my example of what data I put in as a traditional. The exports CSV is just coming up right now, so it will have all your data, and all the information that's there, that's on that page for those ones. So we can also have a look at the sales data, and this will give us all the information as well as an individual base. We can export this information as well as a CSV or a PDF. This is different to the campaign as it's based on sales. So that's all the information for the Maralytics system. We also have our POS management, which means that we can actually integrate with 4 different platforms, which are Vend, Counter, Square, and Xero. So Vend, Counter, and Square are all point of sale systems, and Xero is an accounting program. So you can actually get data directly imported from those platforms. And I'll show you a demonstration of that now. So this is going to be a demonstration on how the integration works between a point of sale system and the Maralytics platform. So we're now in the POS management screen, and you can see I've got Counter here. The campaign that I'm linking up with would be a Google AdWords, and it's number 272. So if I go over to this is Counter, or it's Lightspeed by Counter, they've changed names. So if I go and put in some items, so the customer has ordered these items, I go and put in the campaign ID reference code. So it has to have those. Check out. So that's all we need to do for the transaction. And then we go over to Maralytics and we look at the track sales. Just refresh the screen. Okay, so here we've got transaction 8th of July. If I go and have a look at the details, this is the transaction that I just did, $16.30. I'm back over in Counter just to show you the transaction. So today we did a transaction of $16.30, and here it is as well. So I also did another transaction. So you can see multiple transactions, and that's how we go and check all the transactions that they import over. So it's very, very easy for somebody that is using a point of sale system, so that are in a restaurant or in a retail store. They can easily go and add, items from a customer. All they need to do is put in the reference code, save it, check out, do discounts or whatever they need to do. And so there's no interference with the actual transaction. And we go back over here to Maralytics. This is all in real time. So as you can see, I've not paused the screen or anything. And now we've got our transaction again. So it's quite revolutionary, this the way this integrates and the way it can track. You can track multiple campaigns. I have changed my account since the first demonstration, but whatever you want to track, you can, whether it's an AdWord, it's a LinkedIn, it can be an entertainment book, it can be anything, any marketing activity that you want to track. It can be a competition, it can be a promotion, it can be an expo, whatever you feel you want to know where your customers are coming from, this is how you track it. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my demonstration of the Maralytics system. Thank you.